So here's what we're building. Users paste in a LinkedIn profile, add their product and a CTA, and Gemini writes a personalized cold email in about 3 seconds. Landing page, live tool, email waitlist. All in one. Alright, download Antigravity first. Free, works on Mac, Windows, Linux. Once Antigravity is installed and open, first thing you need to sign in. Hit the profile icon at the top right and sign in with your Gmail account. That's it, no extra setup. Now open the Agent Manager. Before we do anything, see that model drop down at the bottom. Click it. You've got a few options here. I'd recommend Gemini Pro, but personally, I'm going with Claude Opus because the output quality is just better for a full project like this. The catch, if you're on the free plan, you'll hit the rate limit pretty fast. So what I do is start with Claude Opus, and when I hit the limit, I just switch to Gemini and keep going. No big deal. Now, before we paste any prompt, we need a project folder first. Click Open Folder, navigate to wherever you keep your projects, create a new folder, name it exactly Cold Ping, and select it. That's your workspace. Now we're ready to prompt. Let's execute our first prompt. The full prompt is in the description below. Go grab it from there. Paste it in exactly as written and hit Run. The agent is going to scaffold the entire Next.js project. Create the API route for Gemini. Wire up the front end. The agent immediately gets to work, and you'll start seeing permission pop-ups asking you to allow certain commands. Things like installing packages, running builds, creating files. Just hit Allow on all of them. You can also click the small arrow next to Allow and select Allow All. That way the agent runs the whole thing without stopping to ask you every single time. Much smoother. Alright, project is built. Now let's test it locally before we touch anything else. Open the terminal, go to Terminal at the top menu and hit New Terminal. Then type npm run dev. You'll see Next.js spin up, and there's your localhost URL. Click it. And there it is, Cold Ping running locally on your machine. The hero, the email generator, everything loading correctly. This is your confirmation the build worked. Now, it works, but honestly, it looks pretty basic right now. No animations, thin design, not something you'd actually want to show people. That's exactly what the second prompt fixes. Go to the video description, copy the second prompt, come back to Antigravity, paste it in, and hit Run. Same process, allow everything and let it finish. And look at that, completely different website. We've got a proper navbar with all the links, the hero looks like a real SaaS product, social proof, animated stats counting up. Dark mode already on. This is something you could actually show people. Scroll down, and the tool section is still there and working. Cleaner layout, better spacing. Everything the first prompt built is still intact, the second prompt just layered the design on top. Now there's one issue I noticed. The dark light mode toggle wasn't switching correctly. So instead of going into the code and trying to debug it manually, I just told the agent exactly what was wrong. I typed in the agent chat, "There is an issue with the dark light mode. Please fix it to fully be functional." The agent went through the theme files, fixed the theme provider. And now it works perfectly. Click the toggle, dark mode, light mode, smooth transition. Both versions look clean and professional. That's the power of having the agent right there. You don't need to understand the code, you just describe the problem and it fixes it. Before we can actually test the email generator, we need to fill in the .env file. You can see it right there in the file explorer on the left. Click on it. You'll see 2 placeholder values waiting for your real keys, Gemini API Key and Formspree ID. Let's get both of them right now. First one, the Gemini API Key. Go to astudio.google.com, sign in with your Gmail account. It's completely free. Once you're in, click Get API Key on the left. Then hit Create API Key. Copy it and paste it into your .nen, replacing that placeholder text. Second one, go to formspree.io, create a free account, hit Add New, name your form Cold Ping, and hit Create Form. Once it's created, you'll land on the integration page. You'll see your form endpoint URL right there, copy it, and paste it into your .env file. Now, let's test this properly with a real LinkedIn profile. Go to LinkedIn and search for Head of Marketing at a SaaS startup. Click See All Results and pick someone with a detailed profile. You want someone with a long bio, recent posts, lots of experience listed. I'm going with this profile here. Growth Marketing Leader. Tons of info. Now hit Ctrl-A to select everything on the page, then Ctrl-C to copy it all. Don't worry about the extra stuff. Gemini filters it out. Go back to our app on localhost, paste everything into the LinkedIn text field, then fill in Product, AI-powered email outreach tool that personalizes cold emails using LinkedIn data. CTA, book a free 15-minute demo this week. Tone, friendly and casual. Hit Generate Email. And there it is. Subject line, specific under 8 words. The email opens with a hook pulled directly from his recent LinkedIn post about Aura's Claude MCP launch. It mentions his exact pain point as a growth leader. Ends with the demo CTA. 98% personalization score? That is a cold email that would actually get a reply. And it took 3 seconds. The product works. Now, before we build, someone's always going to ask about scraping LinkedIn. Short answer, no public API, don't bother. What you do instead is go to any LinkedIn profile, hit Ctrl-A, Ctrl-C, and paste the whole thing into the app. Takes 10 seconds. And furthermore, Gemini reads the raw text and pulls out everything. Recent posts, job title, bio. It actually works better than scraping. Now, let's get this live on the internet. Go to github.com and create a new repository. Name it Cold Ping. You'll see it's available. Now here's something important. You want to set your repo to private so nobody can see your source code and copy your work. For me personally, I'm keeping it public. That's intentional. I want my YouTube followers to have access to the full source code for free. And speaking of that, the repo link is in the video description below. Go grab it, clone it, reuse it. That's completely fine. Once the repo is created, GitHub gives you the commands you need. Copy that repo URL. We're going back to Antigravity now. Open a new terminal in Antigravity, and let's run those GitHub commands. Initialize our repo. Commit changes. Link our project to live repo that we have just created. Then push the local project to our GitHub repo. Project is successfully pushed. Now the final step. Hosting. Go to vercel.com. Sign in with your GitHub account, or use your Gmail account to sign in. And on your dashboard, hit Add New. Then select Project. Vercel automatically detects your GitHub repos. You'll see Cold Ping right there at the top. Hit Import. It picks up Next.js automatically. Good. And there it is, deployed. Vercel gives you a live preview screenshot right there on the success screen. Cold Ping is now on the internet, accessible to anyone with the link. Hit Continue to Dashboard. Before testing our website, we should add the local environment variable from the .env file into our Vercel project environment variables. Click our project settings environment variables and add your 2 keys. Key, Gemini API Key. Paste your Gemini key. Key, Formspree form link ID. Click Save and redeploy your project. Click your live URL and let's see if everything still works on the actual live site. And yeah, it loads perfectly, no errors, looking clean. Alright, one last test. Forget localhost, this is the real thing. Jump back to LinkedIn, grab a fresh profile, Ctrl+A, Ctrl+C, and paste it in. Drop your product, your CTA, switch the tone to professional, and hit Generate. Look at that, subject line AI workflows at way 2, opens with something pulled straight from his recent post, hits his pain point, closes with the demo ask. 98% personalized. On the live site, 3 seconds. That's Cold Ping, live on the internet, working perfectly, and anyone can use it right now. If you made it this far, you just shipped a SaaS product in under an hour for $0. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more builders like you. And don't forget to subscribe, and if you want me to create part 2 where I implement the Stripe payment, let me know in the comments, and if there are enough requests, I'll do it. The full prompts, the GitHub repo, everything, it's all in the description below. And drop your live URL in the comments. Seriously, I read every single one. Let me see what you shipped. See you in the next one.